Favourite? Favourite. The next bit favourite.
Richard!
Complexions. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August favourites. I'd say probably November last year I started to get really bad spots, and I put it down to the fact that I gave up smoking, which is actually a year today, so woo woo, go me. I tried all these different skincare things to try and help it and nothing seemed to work for me. So I went to the doctors and got diagnosed with acne. Just before I went to Mallorca, I put another tweet complaining about my skin, and a company called Skin contacted me and said that I might be interested in applying for their skin challenge. So I followed the link and I applied for it, didn't really think anything of it, and then whilst I was in Mallorca I got an actual phone call and they rang me to say that I had been chosen to be part of the skin challenge, which was for only 10 people in the UK, which is just so exciting. I literally could have cried on holiday. Long story short, they gave me their skincare range. Now I've been using the products now for 2 weeks. It's actually bringing all of those spots to the surface, so I really feel like it's working. I can notice a massive difference sort of here up is definitely improving. My skin feels healthier. I've been really enjoying them so far and I definitely feel like it's making a difference. So if you are suffering with acne, it might be worth going and getting a consultation to see if they can do anything for you. My second favourite of the month comes in the form of a foundation. Now, as I just said, my skin clinic consultation went really well, but she did advise me that while I'm using the products and when I'm going through treatment, I should really be using a mineral foundation or oil-free. I have loads of foundation, but I don't have one that is oil-free, can you believe that? So the one that I had lying around, it's from the Avon mineral collection, so I'm assuming this is, you know, pretty similar. And I don't know why I didn't like this before. I use my Real Techniques buffing brush to apply this, and I just dab a little bit on the end of the brush and sort of dab it across the face and then buff it in, and I just think this has got such good coverage. I didn't realise how good the coverage is, but I've been really liking this. The only thing I don't like is how you get the product out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, it's definitely a lever of some sort. I don't really like how you get the product out, but I'm sure it wasn't very expensive. I got this ages ago, so I'm not really too sure, but I've really been enjoying this and I'm definitely going to have a look in the Avon catalogue and see if I can get some more. My next favourite this month has been something that I've been using for about 3 months now, and I have been absolutely loving this product. It's called the Aurelia Probiotic Skincare Refine and Polish Miracle Balm. As you know, I've been having lots of problems with my skin, so it's very hard for me to give like a full review on this, but in my experience using this, when I first started having really bad skin, I used to get really red blotchiness on the cheeks and sometimes on the forehead. I was using very little skincare, but this was something that remained in there. This can be used as an exfoliator on the spot, or it can be used as an enzyme mask, which I think is just so cool. Now, I actually did some research into this product and I was researching it on the internet, all of the ingredients and things, and this is basically an organic calmer in a bottle for your skin, and that's definitely what it did for me. I found that it got rid of all of the sensitivity around my cheek area and on my forehead where I used to have lots of redness. It definitely calmed that down and gave me an all over clearer complexion, and as well I used to get really bad blackheads on my nose, and they don't seem to be there as bad as they were anymore. Now this is it's probably a combination of a lot of things, but I think this product has definitely helped, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this when I run out. The next beauty favourite is probably one that you're all going to at me, because I am so late with this one. I don't know why it took me so long to get it. I'm telling you now, I can see where everybody comes from with this product. It is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and I'm so annoyed at myself that I've gone so long without this product. I really am. It is just amazing. It's good for contouring, it's good for bronzer, and one of the things that I really hate when I go on a night out is if I use bronzer, which most bronzers do have a slight shimmer in, you're always flashing everywhere on the pictures and you look like you've got like a gigantic forehead because you've got bloody bronzer up there that in a normal light looks really amazing, and then when you're having a bloody picture with a flash on, it's like boom. But this is matte, and I've not actually owned a matte bronzer before, and I absolutely love this so much. I can't do a review on my blog because everybody's already done a review, and it will pretty much be the same as everybody else's, and I don't want my blog to be the same as everybody else's. But I had to mention it because I just think it's brilliant. Before my camera kindly cut out, I was talking about the brush. I don't know if any of you guys use these brushes, but I don't ever use it, and I hate brushes that are this shape. I don't know what purpose they serve, because for me that's probably a good cheek width, but for somebody with a smaller head than me, which is probably likely being 5'10", these brushes are no good. They're probably good to contour, but then you're still going to need something else to blend them out, so I don't really get the point of them, and I never use it. But I keep it in there with the little plastic protector just in case. And I really, really love this so much. My last beauty favourite this month is this Rimmel lipstick, and this is Moisture Renew in Sunset 180. This is just such a nice nude. It's quite a deep colour, but I don't think that really light nudes suit my complexion, and now that I've got a little bit of a tan, this darker shade is a perfect nude, and I actually think this is very similar to the look that Kylie Jenner always goes for, with the really thick liner and bold lip. This is a very similar shade to that, so I've been really enjoying using this at the moment, and it looks really, really nice with a bold eye. It just suits it really, really well, and as you can see, this is much loved and I've been using it a lot. It's got some sort of gold shimmery tones in there. I sometimes overlap this with some of my pinkier lipsticks. If something's a little bit too bright, then you can just tone it down with this, and it just creates a really nice lip. Onto hair now, and I just had to mention this brush. I am just obsessed with this brush at the moment. It is beautiful. I've always been the sort of person to like brushed out curls. Like, I don't think it looks right when you have curls that you've just curled and then not done anything with them. Like, to me anyway, when it's tight curls, I don't really like that look. This brush is amazing. If you've curled your hair and you just want to brush it out, it will literally gently sort of skim over the curls but leave them in shape, and it just makes your hair feel so soft. And another thing as well is second day hair. The first day you curl your hair, obviously it looks really, really nice, and then the next day it's not quite ready to be washed, but sometimes the curls don't, you've slept on it and they just don't look the same, and you don't want to brush it because then you'll completely ruin it, and then you'll need to recurl it. This brush does the trick. You literally just brush it out, and then I always use my Moroccan oil. Just apply some of that to the palm of the hand, rub it in and just spread it through, and it just defines the curls again. And I actually prefer second day curls now to first day curls, and that's because of this brush. It's just really, really good, and I love this brush. Music wise this month, I am obsessed with Ed Sheeran. When his album first came out, everybody on Facebook was like, oh, I love Ed Sheeran, I'm really liking this song and I really like the album, and I just didn't really think too much of it. And then I don't know what made me do it. I think it was because I've got the Spotify monthly subscription. I just thought, oh, I'll just download it and see. Literally, I have not been able to put it down. I literally listen to that album every single day. I'm obsessed with Tenerife Sea. I think that's an amazing song, and I See Fire. I love them so much, and I just think he's amazing. And so much so that me and Holly from Holly's Eye to Style have booked tickets to go and see him in October, and I'm really, really excited. That's it for this month's favourite, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video and maybe got some things that you're interested in checking out. Leave me a comment below with what your favourites have been for the month of August, and I'll chat to you all in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.